Hello students, so today is 1st November and if you see from today till the KCET 2025 examination, we are just left with 5 months, November, December, January, February and March. Once we enter April, between the second or third week, we will be in front of the KCET 2025 examination, the most important examination which is going to decide our career, right? So with just 5 months left for your KCET examination, it is really now time to become serious about your preparation and to put your preparation on the highest gear. Right now, many students have already started their preparation and your preparation might be going good. So I'd suggest you people to continue the way you are doing. Now there can be a second category of students who prepared well, who started well, okay, but now they are stuck in between, okay. They do not know how to utilize their time, whether to give time for pre-boards, whether to get time for boards or for your midterm examination, KCET. They're really confused about their preparation, how much syllabus is done, how much to be done, how to be done. They are really confused. And now comes the third category of students who haven't started any preparation at all, but they want to prepare now, okay. So I have told you 3 categories. So now this video is dedicated mostly for the second and the third category students, okay. So in this video, I'll be discussing the detailed 5-month strategy where I'll be telling you which month what you should do, okay, how to make the study plan, what are the most important chapters, how to revise, how to do mock test. So everything I'll be talking in detail. So please watch this complete video so that you can have a clear picture about the next 5 months and what you need to do in that period of time, okay. So now before going forward, I want to wish all my students a very happy Diwali, okay. So I hope that your celebrations are going really well, you have enjoyed the festival and you have relaxed, okay. So after the festival, it's now time to come back to the preparation. So I really wish this festival of lights brings a lot of happiness, lot of prosperity and lot of success to all of you, okay. And may you achieve whatever you want, but you need to work hard for that, okay. So yes, now without any further delay, if you are someone, an aspirant of KCET 2025 and want to get the top 1000 rank, then this video is for you. Please stay tuned till the end. You are going to get many important things. Fine. So first, talking about the goal. So definitely our goal here, as I told you, is our top 1000 rank in KCET 2025 examination, okay. So now for getting this rank, how much we need to score? So for getting this rank, you have to score at least in your board examinations, that is out of 300, okay, you need to score 295 plus if you are scoring in your board examination. Then in your KCET examination, out of 180, you can score around 125 plus, okay. You will be on the safe side. So this 300 is from PCM. Okay. Next, if you score 290 plus in board, then you can score 130 plus in the KCET. If you are scoring 285 plus in board, then you need to score around 135 plus in your KCET. Similarly, if you score 280 plus in board, then you have to score almost 140 plus in your KCET examination, okay. Now coming to the question, many students may think, now a question arises here. Many students may ask that, is it really possible to get top 1000 rank in this 5 months time, right? Is it really possible? So I would answer yes or no. Before that, let us do a small calculation. You can see we have 74 chapters including both PU1 and PU2, okay. So you have 28 in physics, 19 in chemistry and maths, 27 chapters. You have 5 months, 150 days. So I have removed 3 months time from here, like I have removed 2 months of time, that is February and March, because you'll be busy in your board examination. So if I subtract 60 from here, we'll be left with almost 75 days now, okay. And January also, I have not considered the fully, I have taken only 15 days of January here because you may get time for your practical examinations, pre-boards will be there, right. So if I see total 74 chapters in 75 days, I can say nearly 1 chapter per day you are having, right? So that might seem that it is really a hard task, but I'll tell you, please trust me, okay, trust me on this, that yes, achieving this target is possible, but we need a very good action plan for this, okay? So yes, this target is achievable. We need to start preparation right now, but we need a very good action plan for this, and that is what we are going to discuss in today's video, a detailed 5 months roadmap for your KCET 2025 examination, okay? So now type of students, as I told you, there will be 3 categories, right, whose preparation is going good. Second, who have started well but they are stuck in between, now they are confused, and the third category who did not start but they are intended to do now, right? So this video is dedicated for these 2 categories. These students, I'll tell you, please go and study, do not waste your time. You can watch this, but yes, you can take some learnings from here, but go back to your preparation very soon, okay? Now the students belonging to this stage 2 and stage 3, or I can say category 2 and 3, please watch this complete video. This is going to be very, very important and critical for you, okay? Fine. Next, coming to talking about the action plan. So we have, as I said, we have 5 months, right? November, December, Jan, Feb and March. So now how are we going to divide this 5 months? So I have divided it into 3 phases, phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. Phase 1, that is November to January. So what is the time period? 3 months. Here next phase 2, February and March, 2 months, and April phase is the last 15 days, which where we'll be doing mock test and revisions and all. So in the November and January, from November, December and January, in these 3 months, our target is to complete the syllabus. Okay, I'll be telling you how to complete the syllabus. Next phase 2 will be doing board exams, and next in phase 3 will be focusing on the KCET examination, okay? So now the phase 1 comes, that is November to January, November, December and January, where target is to complete the syllabus, okay? Here what I have given you, I have given first, we have discussed about the book list. It is very important. You cannot go and study any book randomly right now because you have very limited time. So you must focus on relevant and limited resources. Second, we'll be talking about study plan. So I'll be telling you some tips how to prepare the study plan. Next, we'll be talking about the how are we exactly going to complete a chapter, like what should be the check marks that to say that this chapter is done for you, okay? So quickly we'll enter to the phase 1 in the month of November. Now book list, you can see first and the most important thing is NCERT. Please do not go for any other books, do NCERT first, read NCERT line by line here. Next, coaching notes. So if you have gone through any coaching, if you have joined any coaching, so you will be having materials of that, you can refer that. Those who are not having, if you have any doubt in particular concept and you are not, like you need more practice on that particular concept, you can go for reference books, okay? But I'll recommend, do not use reference book. You can use it for question practice, but do not read and go and start reading the reference book theories and all, okay? You do not have time for that. Next is short notes. Once you are done with the chapter, make sure that you have prepared short notes. This short note should have only like key concepts, formulas, okay, and should not be overwritten, okay? Remember, this is very, very useful for your revision purpose. And next is your PYQ. So you must have the PYQs book, okay? There are different publications like Disha publication, MTG is having. So just take for all the 3 subjects, last 10 to 15 years of previous year question books should be there with you. So these are the most important study material that you need to start your preparation, okay? So those who haven't started or those who are stuck, make sure that you first arrange these things, okay? Fine. Next, coming to study plan, okay? PU1 and PU2 strategy. First part is over, book list. Second part is study plan. Third part is your how to finish a chapter. Now here I'll be telling you a 80-20 rule. If you analyze the KCET examination paper, I have analyzed almost last 10 to 11 years of papers, and I have seen here that 75% of the questions are asked only from your PU2 syllabus. That means 42 plus questions out of 60 will be asked from PU2. And from PU1, 25%, that means 15 plus questions will be asked only. So I told you at that time whether it is really possible to complete 74 chapters in 75 days. So here the point of saying yes was because you need not do all the chapters. You need to focus only on these PU2 chapters more where you can expect more questions. Okay. Now, so what we learned from here, we need to first do PU2 syllabus. If we want top rank, our PU2 syllabus should be, we should have mastered all the chapters here. Okay. Now, if I show you a PU2 strategy, so there are total 37 chapters in PU2, chemistry 10 chapters, physics 14 and maths 13 chapters are there. So, you need to finish these chapters by 31st December. Okay. So, I can say you have total almost 60 days for finishing the 37 chapters. Okay, so roughly you can say 1.5 day for each chapter. You need to plan in that way. I'll tell you how to do that also. Now do all the chapters. There is no excuse here that this chapter I can leave, this chapter I can leave, nothing. PU2 all the chapters you need to do. Now coming for PU1 also, you have 37 chapters. So chemistry you have 9 chapters, physics 14 and maths 14. Deadline for this is 31st January, means I am giving you the whole January month for PU1 syllabus. Okay, so you will be having almost 30 days and no need to do all the chapters. You do not have time for that. Do not even try for completing the whole syllabus, rather focus on your PU2 syllabus. So here you can see you have to do only high weightage chapters. Okay, fine. Now coming to study plan. Okay, I'll be telling you some guidelines because you need to have a proper study plan to start your preparation. Okay, without a study plan it is all waste. Okay, so now how you should do? See, first is you have to make a list of all the chapters. Okay, how you should, what is the order of finishing the chapters? How you will make this? First you need to find the high weightage chapters in which you are weak. Okay, this has to be weak, sorry, and this is strong. Okay, so first list down those chapters which is of high weightage and it is you are weak at it. Next, high weightage and you are strong at it. Then low weightage, you are strong at it, low weightage, you are weak at it. So all the chapters, like for example, you have total, suppose you have, how many chapters here you have? 14 chapters in physics, right? So these 14 chapters should be divided under these 4 categories. Okay, first you assign them all the categories, then you have to follow this order. Clear? Next, you have to mix 2 subjects per day. It is found that if you study for one subject for the whole day, you may get burnout. So that is why mix 2 subjects, one easy, one difficult, you can mix. Next, study hours. So at least on weekday, you need to study 5 hours. There is no compromise on this because exam is near and you need to put more efforts now. And on weekends, you have to study 10 hours. I'll be telling you how to get this 5 hours and 10 hours from your daily routine. Next, you will be preparing short notes. So you have to plan for short notes, you have to do revision, you have to do PYQs chapter wise. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of this? Suppose, now listen, suppose I found that, so after analyzing all these things, you need to prepare the monthly plan. Okay. So now suppose I decided that in the month of November, okay, I'll be doing solutions chapter. Okay. And I have dedicated 5 hours for 2 days. 2 days I'll be studying 1.5, 3 hours I have dedicated. So like how are we going to divide this 1.5 hour, or how are we going to study this chapter? So I'll say like, okay, this is a physical chemistry chapter. So I'll be studying 1 hour of complete book I'll be studying. Then 15 minutes I'll be making notes, okay, and 15 minutes I'll be solving PYQs, right? Similarly, next day also I'll be doing and I'll be completing the chapter. So like this, you have to divide the time and divide the chapters according to the month. Okay. Now this is just a guideline for preparing the study plan. Now if you want a better idea, a complete idea about preparation of your study plan, then here's what you can watch. Okay, I have made a detailed video on how to make the best study plan for you, how to assign the chapters, which chapters should be done first, that all I have discussed. So please watch this video and then take an idea from that and then prepare your own study plan. Okay, fine, this is done. Next we'll talk about how many hours to study. So it is mandatory now to study at least 5 hours per day. 4 I won't say now because exam is near. So 5 hours per day is mandatory. I'll be telling you how you can study this 5 hours, right? There is no excuse needed. I know that you have school, you have college, you might have tuitions, everything. But yes, we also have a target which we need to achieve. So you have to cut down time from all other things that where your time is going. Like for example, if you are spending time in using phone, or if you are spending time in chatting, whatever. you are spending more time in sleeping, so you have to cut that time and bring 5 hours per day for study. Okay. Now students can here also be of two types: those students who are very like they get up early in the morning and they feel more happy, more peaceful to study in the morning. So for them I have a study routine here. You can see 6:30 to 8:30, 2 hours like in the evening. By 6 o'clock I hope everybody should be at the home. So you can take half an hour break and then study for 2 hours, then 9:30 to 10:30 1 hour, then early morning 5 to 7 am 2 hours. So you can see 5 hours we will get here. Now those students who prefer to study late night, okay, you can focus more, you can concentrate it more in the late night hours. So for them also we have a study schedule. So first slot is same, then 9:30 to 11:30 2 hours, one more, then 11:45 to 12:45 1 hour. So you will get total 5 hours of study hours here. Okay, so there is enough break also in between, so you have proper time. 5 hours is mandatory, there is no excuse. The times have also been given, you need to follow this right now. Okay, fine. Next, coming to weekends. So weekends are not for fun, not for enjoying anymore. Weekends are there now to study more. Okay, so now if you see, I have just prepared on weekends you need to study 10 hours. Okay, how can you get this 10 hours? Here is an example. You can change it according to your, but yes, you make sure that you get 10 hours. So first slot, when you are very energetic, 8 am to 11 am 3 hours you can study, then 11:30 to 1:30 2 hours, 4 pm to 6 pm 2 hours, again 7 pm to 9 pm 2 hours, then 10 pm to 11 pm 1 hour. With proper breaks I have given you this time, so you can do this. Okay, so now coming to important chapters. Okay, all the 3 subjects important chapters I will be telling you. So first, starting with physics. So if you see, these are the color codes I have used. This green color is for high weightage chapters, then blue is for moderate weightage, then pink is for low weightage. So our target is to first complete the high weightage chapters, then moderate weightage, then low weightage. Okay, so the order should be like this for finishing these chapters. Okay, now how are we going to do this? See, what I'll do, I'll keep this list with me. I want all of you to note down or take a screenshot of this one. Now here I'll be assigning whether I am strong or weak at it. So for example, if I write electric charges and field, I am weak. Okay, just I am mentioning I am weak on this chapter. Electrostatic potential I am weak. Current electricity I am weak. Moving charges I am strong. Ray optics I am strong. So now if I want to do this chapter, let us do for this also. Electromagnetic induction I am strong, alternating current strong, wave optics strong, dual nature I am weak, semiconductor I am weak. Okay, so now if I want to finish the chapters, how will I start? First I will do this chapter, then this chapter, then this chapter, then strong one I'll do 4 and 5th. Okay, next I'll be doing here 6 and 7, the weak one, then I'll be doing 8, 9 and 10, the strong ones. Okay, now in the weak chapters, suppose here if I write I am weak in this one, I am weak in this one, I am strong in this one, strong in this one. So for low weightage, first you do the strong one. Okay, so I'll do 11 here, 12 here, then 13 and 14. Okay, so this is how I will align the chapters and then I'll put it in the monthly plan. Okay, this week this chapter, this week this chapter will be done. So you have to plan in this way. Okay, fine. Now coming to chemistry, the same thing you have to follow. You can take a screenshot of this one, all the weightage chapters I have written, but here you have to remember there is no low weightage chapter for chemistry because there are only 10 chapters, so equally it will be divided, all the chapters are equally important. So make sure that you finish all the 10 chapters of chemistry. Next you can see for maths also we have done in this way. So these are the things that you need to first segregate the chapters based on your weakness and strength and then prepare or put it in your monthly plan. Okay, so this is done. We are done with the important chapters also. Next we'll go to PU1 also weightage. Here you can see you need not do all the chapters in chemistry, just focus on chemical bonding, equilibrium, reactions and hydrocarbons. Similarly in maths you can focus on relation, functions, sequence and series, limits and derivatives, and some 2-3 chapters more you can add. Physics you can see all the chapters are almost 1 marks except your system of particles and rotational motion. So give more importance here. Then you can see like waves you have already studied in PU2, so you must be knowing the basics. You can do for PU1 also. Similarly, gravitation, laws of motion. Okay, these chapters which are very easy, which are like you are familiar with the concept, do those chapters from PU1. Okay, so this list will be important for you in the month of January. Okay, then fine. Now coming to the part 3 of phase 1, that is how to complete a chapter. Like I am telling you, okay, you do this chapters you study, this chapters you study in this month. But how exactly are you going to study? What is the step when you can say that this chapter is done for me for KCET 2025 examination? This is very important. So now see, there are 5 steps in this also. First, you need to study NCERT line by line. Okay. Especially I will say for chemistry, do study line by line. Every line is important. Okay. Next, prepare short notes from these lectures. Okay. Remember, these short notes should have only what? You should have key points. Okay. Then you should have important formulas. Okay. Like for example, if you are writing organic chemistry, then you need to write important reactions. Okay. Next, PYQs, you have to do at least 15 to 30 questions from every chapter you need to solve. Next, I told you, you have to bring this chapter in the resource material. You will be having PYQ book. So once you have done, we have read the chapter, you have prepared the short notes, open the PYQ books and start solving the questions. Next is chapter test. Now where will you get this chapter test? Online you can get, or else in our channel every Sunday we are conducting mock test chapter wise. So please attend that. Okay, you are also getting the solutions in the evening. Whichever questions you are not able to solve, mark them, practice them. This is how you will improve. Or else if you do not want to do in that way, if you have joined any coaching center, you will be having test, or just take some 15 questions randomly and start solving them. Okay. Next, after writing the chapter test, you should do revision. Once these all 5 things for a particular chapter is done, then you can say that yes, I have completed this chapter. So make sure that all the 5 things are done for that particular chapter. Okay. So this is what we have done with the phase 1 now. Clear? In phase 1, what we have discussed about what is like our action plan for the next month. First, we have discussed about PU1 and PU2 strategy. Then we discuss how to make the study plan. Then we discuss how to complete a chapter. Okay. Now we'll go to the phase 2. That is most important, where we have to focus on the boards. Now here I want to tell you, please students, do not neglect your board at all. Okay, 50% weightage is there for your board marks in the KCET rank determination. So it is very, very important that you utilize these 2 months, that is your February and March, very well for your board examinations. Okay, so now I'll be telling you what all things we need to focus on the Feb and March time. Okay, first is again we have to decide the chapter order. The same thing you need to do. I have so where I have written this chapter weightage, no, once again I have given the second PUC weightage also, right? So you can collect here from the high weightage chapters and start doing them first. Okay, so 1 second, yeah. So now if you see, first you have to do the chapter. First you need to decide which all chapters you are going to start first, then second, then third. Same thing, high weightage, moderate weightage and low weightage. Then read NCERT line by line. This is very important, at least I can say for chemistry, by seeing the midterm paper. I am very assured that you have to read the chemistry textbook line by line, NCERT books. Next, you have to practice all NCERT in text and exercise questions. You can leave exercise questions, but you can do the solved examples. Okay, this is very important to master the concept. Next, you can do MCQs from NCERT exemplar book. Okay, because the MCQs here asked a little of different types, so little application and HOTS based questions. So try to do exemplar questions and from MCQs. Next, practice subjective answers. So you need to do writing practice. Okay, you have to see the question and write and practice. Just do not read the question and you think, okay, I know this answer and leave it. No, each and every question write and see, because when you actually write, you find what are the difficulties. So please do not neglect. Even when I was student, I used to do this mistake. I used to think like, okay, Riemann-Tiemann reaction, fine, I know the definition, I can write and come. But while writing, I forget like what was the reagent, and it doesn't come immediately. It takes a lot of time and we do a lot of mistakes, right? So please have good writing practice. Next, work on paper presentation. This is very important. Board marks are in like how are you going to present your paper, time management, everything depends on this one. So make sure that you present your paper well in the board examination. Okay, learn from the pre-board. So when you will be in the month of February, you would have already done with your pre-boards, I think. So you can see how many marks you are getting, what mistakes you are doing, and you can work on your weak areas. Next, PYQs chapter wise. So here also you can take any publication PYQs book and at least 10 years of papers you can solve by writing the question. Do not just read the question and turn the page. No, you need to read the question and write the answer. Okay. Next, solve model test papers. So already PUC board has released 3 model test papers, many more will come like from different publications. At least try to attempt 10 sample papers or 10 model test papers before the exam per subject. Okay. Next, keep revising for KCET. So here you will get very little time. Okay, so just make sure that you have prepared your short notes and you have marked the questions which went wrong during your November to January preparation. So make sure that you put those questions and you put those concepts and you revise them some time in between. Okay, fine. Now to help you with your board preparation, to make proper strategy for board, we have a video here, 99%, how can you target, how you should work for it. So you can watch this video, and this is a detailed video about presentation, what rules you should follow, what mistakes you should avoid. Everything I have discussed here, this also you can watch. Okay, this will be helpful for you. Fine. Next, coming to the last phase when we have already reached towards the exam, that is the April month. Okay, so we will be having just around 15 to 17 days, I can say, in this last phase where we need to focus only on KCET. Okay, what all things we are going to do here? Only 2 things you need to do: revise, mock test, revise, mock test, revise, mock test. How are we going to revise? See, now when you are revising, okay, when you have the exam, like when you are preparing, you are completing the syllabus, make sure that you revise on a daily, weekly and monthly basis. Okay, daily, weekly and monthly basis. Okay, and you must revise from your short notes. If you are revising again from the book, it will take more time, right? Okay, next, coming to revision during exam time. So within the last 10 to 15 days. So here it is very important that, because we know that PU2 has 75% of the questions. So out of this 15 days, you should spend at least 10 days only for the revision of PU2. Okay, and next 5 days you can give for revision of PU1. Okay, so that is the revision schedule that you must follow during the exam time. Okay, and what else you should revise here? The wrong questions. Okay, whatever questions you did wrong while doing the mock test, while doing the chapter wise test during the whole November to January month in your board examination, like whichever concepts you are not clear, you need to work on those concepts. Okay, next, coming to mock test. So mock test also you need to attempt. This is very important to check your level of preparation. Okay, so here we will be having, you will be giving part test every week. I told you, like every Sunday we are conducting, or you can write from any other source. Okay, next, during exam at least 12 to 15 mock tests you need to write. 12 to 15 mock tests before the exam you have to write. Okay, this is important, and you not only write them, you need to analyze them also. So write under exam conditions. Okay, you should write under exam conditions. So you should sit for every paper at least 80 minutes and write down the paper. Okay, next, you need to analyze them, see your mistakes, then work on the weak areas. Okay, so that's all how you should write the mock test during the month of April. Okay, so now here is what we can do for you. and what we are doing for you. So already in the Diksha Karnataka channel, we have started your KCET series for physics, chemistry and maths. Okay, you can see the playlist. You can go to the channel playlist section. You can find the KCET maths, KCET chemistry and KCET physics preparation. So we have been like doing, you can see mock test is also being done every Sunday. Mock test is there. The whole syllabus is going to be covered. PYQs are being solved, right? And from December, we are also going to start mock tests, free mock tests for all of you. That full length mock test will be given. So that is why we are helping, we are doing everything that is possible for you people to make your exam, to make your preparation better. So you need to support us with this, right? You need to follow our instructions, you need to follow our guidelines, and you need to work how we tell you, so that you can master this chapter, you can master the subjects, and you can get a very, very good rank in your KCET examination, right? So yes students, so this is all about what we are doing for you, how to plan the next 5 months. Okay, so students, that was all about the plan and everything. Now here I want to tell you these 5 months which is left. Okay, this is your like make and break period. Either you can use these 5 months to the best effective, best possible way, and can be in your dream college, in your best branch, and you won't regret, right? But if you are not using this time, you're wasting this time, then the situation may arise where you have to compromise on your dream college and your desired branch. Okay, and I don't want any of my students to face that situation. So please students, open your eyes, realize that we have only 5 months left now. Okay, and it is very, very critical and crucial period, and everybody student, like, you need to work hard right now. Okay, so I am giving my 100%. Okay, I am doing whatever possible. We are completing the lectures, we are completing the syllabus, PYQs. We'll also start with mock tests. So we are doing everything that is possible for your exam. Just the only thing that we need is your motivation, dedication and support, right? So please work with us, please study with us, and make your dream come true. Make like you will be very proud when you will be getting under 1000 rank. Okay, so if you are ready to join this journey, these 5 months are very crucial. If you are ready to start studying, if you are ready to like sacrifice everything and give every possible time, everything only for your studies for the next 5 months, and if you are determined to get top 1000 rank, then please comment down that, ma'am, I will work hard from today and I will get under 1000 rank. I want this commitment from all my students, this promise from all my students, so that I can know how many of you are really interested. Okay, and if you need any help from my side, if you want any type of help that I can do for you, that also you can comment down. I'll definitely address it and I'll make videos on that topic as well. Okay, so yes students, I hope that this video was helpful. It would have motivated you, it would have realized, like made you realize that we have very limited time left now. So there's no time to waste, we need to study hard. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe the channel if you like our content, and if you like our efforts that we are doing, so please share and like also. And see you in the next episode, and all the very best for your KCET 2025 preparation. Thank you.